Good afternoon, Rabun County. It's Roger Glenn with Poss Realty coming to you today from Rabun County Middle School, but we're really here with Amy Pruitt, who's the Director of Federal Programs, and Jessica Ward, who's School Counselor. And we're talking about all of the school system's mentoring programs for students. And so, ladies, thank you for taking some time to talk to us today about mentorship.
Thank you for having us.
You're welcome. So a lot of folks, when they hear the word mentor, kind of knows what it means, but Jessica, can you start just sort of explaining what mentoring is and what the impetus behind the program is for Rabun County Schools?
Yeah, so we're really just trying to connect some of our local community members to our students here to form all kinds of different relationships and just provide services to our students on academic, social, any kind of level, any area that the student needs that additional support.
Yeah. And Amy, we were talking ahead of time about the fact that unfortunately, like many things, COVID's had a detrimental effect on the program because you had to stop it for a certain period of time. But now
we are good to go. If you're interested, you just need to contact me. All of the information is on our website. There's a tab called Volunteers. It's a very simple process. We just have a short application and some training modules, and then you do have to get fingerprinted, so we run a background check to make sure everything's okay, because student safety is always our first priority with our kids.
Absolutely. Fingerprinting can be a whole lot of fun. Take it from my personal experience. Not because of any unplanned interactions with law enforcement. It's all related to security clearance matters. Jessica, the programs primarily are for elementary, primary, and middle. Is that correct?
Yes, we do have some students who carry on with a mentor when they go over to the high school, but the vast majority of our mentors are in primary, elementary, and middle school.
And the engagement with the mentor typically happens how often and where?
That's really kind of up to, as far as how often, to the mentor and what they're able to provide. We try for a weekly lunch visit, and that's depending on which school the student's at, what time that lunch is. But they would come in weekly, have lunch, and be able to work with that student on whatever they are needing at that time.
Yeah. Now, a very important question is the lunch free, or does the mentor have to pay for the lunch?
Well, a lot of our mentors don't eat school lunch, so they're letting their student eat, but sometimes our mentors have brought in something fun from here and there to let their student have something from a fast food restaurant of their choice. But that's totally up to the mentor.
Yeah, how about that? How does it work in terms of the parents, and if they want to sign their child, the student, out for a program or potentially to get matched with a mentor? How does that work in terms of the parental involvement?
If a parent is interested, then they just need to contact me here at the middle school or Michelle Black at the primary or elementary school, and we can work to make that need get met for that student and pair them with the right person.
Yeah. And Amy, we were talking earlier, unfortunately Michelle couldn't be here today, but can you explain what her role in the program is?
So Michelle Black is our family engagement specialist at the primary and elementary school. She works with our families and our teachers and our students to try to make school better all around for everyone. She forms partnerships with them. So teachers will come to her and say, I have this student who needs help with math, or this student needs help with working with people, or just any kind of need they could have, and then she reaches out to parents that she thinks would be great or that have expressed an interest, and she puts them together, and they do follow the same process they do up here. They work in her room, they might eat lunch together, just whatever the student needs.
Yeah, and like Jessica was talking about, in order to be a mentor, probably the biggest matter is just having care and want to help a young person. But it doesn't have to be academic. It can be more social, just as life skills. So I would imagine there are some people that think, oh, I couldn't be of use or value, but in fact,
right,
they can be.
They can, and at the primary and elementary, a lot of what they do, they play games. They might help them with their homework, read a book, just any kind of interaction with another adult, just to do whatever they need to do.
Yeah, so you don't have to have been a straight A student or the president of the science club in order to be a mentor. You just have to care
Yes.
and be a good person.
Yes. Thanks.
Check those things. What kind of feedback, Jessica, do you get from students and parents about the program? And maybe you could share just a couple of the sort of success stories that you've had.
Yeah, I mean, typically our students are really excited to join the mentor program. It's a choice. They get to decide, especially here at the middle school, if they want to participate or not, but they really enjoy it. And we've had students who have been followed by the same mentor for several years, and they've made a really big impact on their life. And they show up at the beginning of the year saying, when's my mentor going to start back? When do I get to see them? Or they show up at my door week to week. When are they going to be here? And they're just really excited to make that additional contact in their life.
And you were mentioning when you came over to the office that I believe there's a teacher now at the high school that, I'll let you finish.
Yeah, so we also have the Reach Scholarship Program, and part of that program requires for students, once they're chosen as a scholar in the beginning of their 8th grade year, that they're paired with a mentor through the rest of their high school. And one of our first Reach Scholars here in Rabun County is now a teacher at the high school, and she's mentoring a Reach Scholar herself. So that's a really cool story.
Yeah, that says a lot. So if folks have any questions about the program, they can call one of the three of you, if you will, or you mentioned Amy, sign up on the website. What do your mentors say about their experience with the staff, the parents in some cases, and the students?
I mean, overall, I think they just really love it. We have some that have been here for longer than I have been here. This is my 8th year here, and we have mentors who have been coming almost weekly that whole time, except for our COVID time. So they really enjoy it. Our older people, I think it helps them feel connected to the community, connected to the young people, and gives them something to do if they're retired. But we have a lot of people who mentor who aren't retired, and it's a nice lunch break for them to come down here and do something different in their day, and it's a way to give back.
Yeah.
Being a mentor for the Reach Scholarship is an amazing opportunity because now I get to coach and mentor a student that's in the situation and the position that I was in when I was this age. So this is a super exciting opportunity, and it's great for people of the community to be involved with students at the high school, middle school level.
Yeah. So if you have never been a mentor, don't worry about it. There's training available to help you understand kind of what's involved in that. But if you used to be a mentor and haven't come back because of COVID, it's time to come back.
Time to come back.
Right? And for those folks that are just kind of sitting on the sidelines, time to get in the game and make a difference for Rabun County, especially Rabun County school students.
Yes.
Thank you again for your time today. The only other thing I would ask is that you help me have to wave. It's obligatory. And we say, we'll see you next time, Rabun County.
See you next time, Rabun County.
Awesome.